Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a you versus them love reading for my dearest Aries. Aries, I'm going to read your energy on the right, your person's energy on the left, and then we're going to see what's happening between you right down the middle. At any point in time, feel free to swap the energies that I may be picking up on. And if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Aries, we'll take a look at your person's energy, the Hermit card. So some of you may be dealing with a Virgo. Your energy, the Knight of Wands, so that's definitely Aries energy, feeling passionate, wanting to move things along. And we see the Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy. And we've got the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with someone who has Virgo or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in their chart, or they just embody this energy. This is somebody who I feel is very well put together. They could be a little bit older than you, Aries, although that doesn't have to be the case, or there could be an age difference here. For some of you, this person I'm getting may be a lawyer or work in law enforcement or something like that. But this person's very articulate, they're intelligent. The King of Swords is wise. The King of Swords is also honest and loyal. And again, somebody who really pays attention to details. You know, you could have a Virgo Libra cusper here. So this is somebody who's always kind of well put together. You know, this is not somebody who leaves the house looking frumpy is kind of what I'm getting. The Hermit card is telling me this person is someone who's very detail oriented. They like to plan, they're very pragmatic. They like to be prepared. With the Ace of Pentacles here, they're definitely seeing the potential for a new beginning here, Aries, all right? And they're viewing you as the Eight of Wands, so they see you as somebody who's very multifaceted, and they see you kind of charging ahead. Look at all these unicorns in a blessing. Now, I'm just going to be a grammar nerd for a little bit, but a blessing is the collective noun for unicorns, so like not a herd, but a blessing of unicorns. Little English lesson there, guys, sorry. But anyway, the Eight of Wands tells me that they see you kind of coming rushing in. They see that you're very focused on them, and I think they've also got a lot of strong feelings for you, and they're liking what's happening here between you two. The Knight of Wands tells me you're very fiery, you're very passionate about this person. Double Knight of Wands, like, so you're ready, you're rip-roaring ready to go, Aries. I think you really like this person, you want to move things forward. But you're viewing them as the Five of Cups in reverse. So this person may be someone who's healing still, or you may feel like this person isn't quite as emotionally available as you would like them to be. And I could definitely see that with the King of Swords and the Hermit card. Like, they don't emote like you do because you're passionate, you're fiery, you're direct. You're like, let's get it on, let's get this going, right? And this person, it does feel like they're a bit more reserved. With the Magician card, I feel there's magic unfolding between the two of you, Aries. I feel like you both are checking each other's boxes, but they're a little bit less sure about the relationship than you are. Now, if there is an age difference, like say you're a bit younger than this person, Aries, they might be a little bit worried that you'll leave them or they're not hot enough. Okay, so I do see that, like, they might be a little bit less than confident here when it comes to this connection. And you're seeing the connection as the King of Pentacles, somebody you really want to move forward with, somebody that you see as stable and grounded, somebody for long term. And with the Five of Swords in reverse, I see that you're really, really willing to fight for this person or fight for this connection. Because Aries, if there's anything I'm picking up on this energy, is you are feeling it. You're feeling this person. All right. So let's see what else my Aries need to know about this person. So we see all tied up. So again, this person may sometimes have a tendency to overthink or maybe even be a little bit pessimistic. Okay, and I'm not saying that this person's like a Debbie Downer or they're like a wet blanket or anything like that, but I do think this is somebody who's learned some tough karmic lessons. They don't want to rush into things. They're definitely seeing the potential with you. Okay, and with the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, this person is very wise. I feel they're very connected to source. They're very spiritual. And so they like to do things that really make them feel in alignment. They may feel that this is quite a spiritual connection between the two of you. Okay, I love that card. And we see anxiety here. So again, this person may suffer from a bit of anxiety or overthinking at times, but I also think that your person, if that's the case, if they've kind of pulled back and they've been in hermit mode, they're kind of releasing their anxieties here about you and about this connection. And, maybe it's taken some time, okay? But let's see what else my Aries really need to know about this person. Love call. So you are going to get a message from this person is what I'm seeing. Or they may be waiting for you, okay, to reach out. I think when you do reach out, this person is overjoyed. And again, you might not be able to read this person as well as, you might feel like you can't read this person, but their feelings for you run very deep and they're always really happy to hear from you or to see you. But again, they could be a little bit on the stoic or reserved side. This person is definitely seeing abundance here with you with that Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. This person's trying to stay positive, even though I do think some insecurities creep up from time to time. They're manifesting exactly what they want, and I feel like it's you. So for some of you, they just might be worried that, it's a little bit too good to be true. I do think this person is grateful for you, and I do think that they definitely find bliss when you two are together. Ooh, Aries, this is lovely. All right, in your energy, Aries, we have the dragonfly. So be lighthearted when things come to light, or you might be finding out about this person. I do feel like this person's mature. I do think with the King of Swords, this is somebody who can articulate themselves really well, communicate their feelings really well. I feel like you're going to get some clarity here about maybe some of the things that they've been thinking about you, about the relationship, and maybe being very vulnerable with you in a way that they haven't been before. And some of you, they're going to be talking to you about making this a higher level of commitment. I'm kind of getting a little bit of that nervousness energy of like, Aries, you want to not see other people? Do you want to make this official type energy? Ooh, I am loving this. This is like really good news, Aries. Because I know you're feeling it. You are absolutely feeling it. So let's see what this person would like you to know. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. So maybe this person was coming off as a little bit indecisive or on the fence. But what I'm seeing going on in the background, Aries, is something so much more. And responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs first. Yeah, so again, I do get this person being a bit reserved, disciplined, and just like wanting to do things right. Whereas I get your energy as like, let's just do it. Let's just go for it. All right. And I think they do appreciate that. And they may even need that. That may be how you two balance each other out. Let's see what else my Aries need to know about this person, this connection. So time alone or nature will help you recharge. So maybe you have retreated, or this person has, because I definitely see them in hermit mode. So they may have been a little bit less than accessible or less accessible lately. But I kind of feel like, they're recharging and they're coming in with excellent news. Play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. So make sure responsibilities aren't, getting too much in the way. And again, it does look like this person does have either a very demanding job or they have family responsibilities and things like that. So, and maybe your life is a little bit different, right? Or maybe it's vice versa. But Spirit's saying, just make sure you find that time to be together, to come together, okay? And we see obsession coming through. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. I actually kind of feel like you're both much more obsessed with each other than you like to admit. It's kind of what I'm getting here. Again, I also think with this person's placements there, they may have a tendency to overthink or overanalyze and obsess on little details, but I'm seeing them letting that go. All right, so I think there's some really good news coming in for you, Aries. Sending you love and light. Take care.